Okay. Hi friends, I am back again with another video today. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, and I decided that this weekend is going to be a great weekend to get out and do some art outside. We want to go on some walks and everything as a family and just try to be outside. So I was going to show you what I use, which is this right here, when I go out. I get a lot of questions about this on Instagram whenever I show it in a photo or anything. This is a vintage lunch pail, I guess tin box, whatever you want to call it, that I found at a local antique shop. I love this because number one, it has like a sturdy handle. It's really good when I'm just going out. But a lot of people I know kind of do the Georgia O'Keeffe homage and take a toolbox or like a tackle box with them when they go, a vintage toolbox. Those were always a little too big for me. I always found them to be kind of, you know, quite a bit bigger than this and bulky, and I just never found one that I really liked. I'm still on the hunt though, so I would like to find a smaller one because I do like the fact that when you open it, it has like drawers in the front. This, when you open it, it's just got the two clips. When you open it up, it's nice and rusty and worn on the inside, but it's just an open box lunch pail, nothing fancy. I did go on Etsy and just look to see, and there were quite a few on there that were similar to these in the like $30 to $60 range, I would say. So if you want one for yourself, Etsy would be the first place I would go. So I'm just gonna pack this up, show you what I take with me. Sorry if this is really loud. It's old and rattly, and it's just, there's no cushion or quiet to this. So I always take paint. That's the first thing. I talked about these in my last video. So these are just some cheap craft paints. I've got a Wedgwood green here. I'll take this one too. This is a very similar color. It's called basil green, if it'll focus there. And then these are three that I always take with me, and they're kind of like, I don't know, OG paint colors for me. There's my puppy walking in, so if you hear noise in the background. This is Greenscape, Seafoam, and Midnight Dream. This Seafoam is probably my favorite color of all time in craft paints. So that one definitely, I've gone through quite a few bottles of that. For darker colors, I'm going to take just an olive green. Lots of greens and blues. It's not going to focus. Anyway, olive green. And then I'm going to take just it's called linen. So these two bottles, this is just a white acrylic paint. Sometimes I put white gesso in here, but this is just white acrylic in it today. I ran out of gesso. And this is a Payne's Gray that I just put in these little like shampoo bottles that I got from Dollar Tree. So that's all the paint that's going with me, I think, this time around, as far as like acrylic or craft paints go. I do always also take a little spray bottle with me, so I'm going to put that in. I have these little tins. This is a vintage hair, like bobby pin, hair pin tin that I found at a local antique shop. Again, you can get these little boxes on Etsy. I just have a bunch of charcoals in there, different sizes and types, so they're coming with me always, and they fit nice just in there. And then I also have my watercolors just in this little vintage tin. Oh, take the little card out. And they're all wonky. I don't use watercolors all that often, honestly. I reach for paint more than watercolor. And then the last little thing is some pastels. These are Unison pastels in different colors. These are a mix of like Conte crayons and I can't remember the name of them. New Pastels, maybe, I think is the name. So just some different colors that I take with me. And they just kind of fit in there. And as far as other supplies, I just take my little water, pop out water cup. I always have a bottle of water with me usually, so that just fits nicely in there. I have no idea what my dog is doing, but it sounds like he's getting into something, if you can hear that. I take a rag. So, oh, and then I do a lot of times take, and I don't see my ink pad, but I take a date stamp too that I just stick in there. Every now and then I will take a little bag of ephemera that's just got, like, in here is like old cut up artwork of mine and like collage pieces, some vintage papers and stuff. So probably not going to take that this weekend, but I will every now and then. And then if I take that, I just throw in this Dollar Tree bottle of Mod Podge that I've got. So I'm not going to take this, I don't think, this time around though, because I want to try, most of the time I can make it fit. I want to try to fit my pen roll in the top. That's another thing I like about the lunch pail. I can put my pen roll right in top. So, and then I can just show you real quick what's in my pen roll. Really simple, travel watercolor brush. Just got that off Amazon. I do have like a little smudge stick in there too that's not wanting to come out, but just that. Oh my goodness, dog is barking. Sorry about that. My husband is playing in a golf tournament today and his work truck is in our driveway, and so my dog is gonna bark at his work truck all day because he thinks my husband is home. So that's fun. But anyway, shall we continue? These are just some graphites, water-soluble graphites that I have in different sizes, larger sizes. This is a Tombow marker, and it's the N00, which is just like the clear, I don't even know, like, if this is like alcohol. I don't know what's on this, honestly. I really don't. I don't know. It's for like smudging and different things like blurring. If I use colored pencil or anything, I'll just kind of go over with this and it just evens it out some, melts it out some. I also will use this some, you're probably not supposed to, but I always break the rules, with my watercolor. Like if I just want a tiny bit of watercolor, I just like take this and dip it in the watercolor and it'll pick up a little watercolor and let me transfer it. So anyway, because I really don't use that much. This is an X-Acto knife to sharpen my pencils. I'm gonna keep in there. I have my favorite writing pen right now, which is the, I don't know if it'll focus, but it's the Uniball Signo. Sorry guys, I'm still not good at getting this camera to really focus on things. Or flipping it the right way, apparently. So it's the Uniball Signo in the 0.5. It's just a really nice, fine writing pen. This is the Pilot Metro I showed in my last video that I use exclusively for art. And then just a white Jelly Roll pen. This is a little eraser, just that comes, you just kind of click it, and the eraser comes out. And then my mark making tool, my favorite one that travels well. And just a couple more brushes, nothing fancy. And they're well loved, well used. All of my art supplies are very well loved. I'm not precious with them, so you'll see they're dinged up. They have paint and junk all over them. This is how I create. I'm messy and I don't apologize for that, really. In this little tin, I have some Derwent water-soluble pencils, a Stabilo, and a couple of charcoal pencils, and then just a kneadable eraser in case I need that. Just FYI too, if kneadable erasers actually will kind of melt if they get hot enough. Ask me how I know that. So that's just my pen roll. So most of the time I can fold this up tight enough that it will fit right in the top of the box. So that makes it really nice. I can carry everything in one place. I can get a lot of bang for my buck by fitting everything in this one space. Sometimes I have to finagle stuff. I should have put this in the side. There we go. Now it's in the right order. Done this a few times. There we go. Now it fits nice. And I just close it up and it's ready to roll. So all I need now is a sketchbook and I'm good to go to make some art. So if you are looking for a travel art box that looks kind of cool, maybe has a little history to it, I highly suggest these lunch pails. Love them very, very much. I do have another one somewhere that I might, if I find it, I'm not sure exactly where it is. I don't use it anymore, so I might sell it on Instagram. So follow me on Instagram. I'll leave that in the comments below, how you can see all my other social media. And thanks you guys for watching. I will see you next time.